Have you ever wondered what would happen if you ate 4 eggs every single day? For decades, we have been told to be careful with eggs. Many people still believe they are a risky food, something to be enjoyed only as a rare treat. We have been warned about cholesterol and heart health, leading many of us to eat them sparingly, perhaps just on a Sunday morning. But what if I told you that much of this advice is now outdated? What if this simple, natural food could actually be one of the best things you eat for your energy, your brain, and your overall health? It is time we took a fresh look at the humble egg and understood what modern science really tells us. The fear surrounding eggs has created a lot of confusion. Many of my patients are genuinely worried about eating them regularly. They come to me asking, is it safe to have more than a couple of eggs a week? This worry is completely understandable given the headlines we have seen over the years. Yet, when we look at the actual evidence, a different story emerges. The idea that eggs are a direct cause of high cholesterol and heart problems has been challenged by a large body of modern research. It turns out the way our bodies manage cholesterol is far more complex than we once thought. Today, we are going to explore what really happens inside your body when you make eggs a daily staple. Imagine starting your day with a meal that sets you up for success. A meal that provides sustained energy, helps you think more clearly, and supports your muscles. That is precisely what a breakfast of eggs can do. Eating 4 eggs a day might sound like a lot, but for many people, it can be a fantastic way to nourish the body with an incredible array of essential nutrients. We will look at how the unique combination of protein, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals found in eggs can have a profound and positive impact on your daily life. From helping you feel full and satisfied to protecting your eyesight as you age, the benefits are truly remarkable and worth understanding. So, let's put the old myths to one side and embrace what the science now shows us. In this essay, we will break down the journey an egg takes through your body. We will explore how it fuels your brain, strengthens your muscles, and even helps to balance your hormones. You will discover why both the yolk and the white are important, and how they work together to deliver a complete package of nutrition. By the end, you will have a clear and confident understanding of why eggs, far from being a food to fear, should be celebrated as one of nature's most perfect and powerful foods for your health and well-being. For a long time, the egg was seen as the villain in our diets. The main reason for this was its high cholesterol content found in the yolk. The thinking was simple: eating cholesterol must raise the cholesterol in our blood, which in turn would clog our arteries and lead to heart disease. This idea became so widespread that many people, and even some health professionals, recommended limiting egg consumption strictly. However, this is a perfect example of how science evolves. We now understand that for most of us, this simple equation is just not true. The cholesterol you eat in food has a surprisingly small effect on the cholesterol levels in your blood. Our bodies are incredibly intelligent. They do not just passively absorb all the cholesterol we eat. In fact, your liver produces its own cholesterol every single day because it is a vital substance. Cholesterol is essential for making hormones like testosterone and estrogen, producing vitamin D from sunlight, and building the outer layer of every single cell in your body. When you eat more cholesterol from foods like eggs, your liver simply adjusts and produces less. When you eat less cholesterol, your liver produces more. It is a beautifully regulated system designed to keep your body in balance. For about 70% of the population, dietary cholesterol has very little impact on blood cholesterol levels. What is even more interesting is that when eggs do have an effect on cholesterol, it is not necessarily a bad one. Research has shown that in people who do respond to dietary cholesterol, eggs tend to raise both LDL, often called bad cholesterol, and HDL, which is known as good cholesterol. But crucially, they often change the type of LDL particles from small, dense ones, which are more dangerous because they can easily get stuck in artery walls, to large, fluffy LDL particles. These larger particles are much less of a concern for heart health. So, even for the minority of people whose cholesterol levels are affected, the overall picture is far more reassuring than the old advice would have you believe. Therefore, the fear that eating 4 eggs a day will automatically lead to dangerously high cholesterol is largely unfounded for most people. The real culprits for poor heart health are more likely to be things like high sugar intake, processed foods, chronic stress, and a lack of movement. Focusing on whole, unprocessed foods is a far better strategy for a healthy heart than simply cutting out nutritious foods like eggs. It is time we moved on from this outdated myth and started to see eggs for what they are: a nutrient-dense food that can support our health in countless ways. When we talk about protein, not all sources are created equal. We often hear about protein in chicken, fish, beans, and lentils, but egg protein holds a special status. Its quality is so high that scientists often use it as the gold standard to measure the protein quality of other foods. This is because eggs contain all 9 essential amino acids, the building blocks of protein that our bodies cannot make on their own. We must get these from our diet to build and repair tissues, make enzymes, and support countless bodily functions. An egg provides these amino acids in a ratio that is almost perfectly matched to our body's needs. The superiority of egg protein also comes down to its digestibility. The term for this is bioavailability, which simply means how well our body can absorb and use the nutrients from a food. Egg protein has an incredibly high bioavailability score. This means that when you eat an egg, your body can efficiently break down the protein and put those essential amino acids to work right away. This is not always the case with other protein sources, especially some plant-based ones, which can contain compounds that make their protein harder for our bodies to access. The protein in 4 eggs provides a substantial, high-quality dose that your body can use immediately for muscle repair and growth. Let's compare it to other animal proteins. While chicken, beef, and fish are also excellent sources of complete protein, eggs often come out on top for their sheer efficiency and nutrient density. They are a self-contained package of protein, vitamins, and minerals. Furthermore, they are incredibly versatile and affordable, making them one of the most accessible sources of high-quality protein available. For someone looking to support their muscle health, manage their weight by staying full, or simply ensure their body has the raw materials it needs to thrive, the protein from eggs is truly hard to beat. 4 eggs a day would supply a significant portion of your daily protein requirements in the most usable form possible. This high-quality protein is vital for everyone, not just athletes or bodybuilders. As we get older, our bodies become less efficient at using protein, so maintaining muscle mass becomes more of a challenge. This age-related muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, can lead to frailty and a lower quality of life. Making high-quality protein, like that from eggs, a regular part of your diet is one of the best strategies to combat this. It helps you stay strong, active, and independent for longer. The simple act of eating eggs can therefore be a powerful tool for healthy aging. For years, the egg white was the star of the show. People would order egg white omelets believing they were making the healthier choice by ditching the yolk. This was driven by the fear of fat and cholesterol. However, in throwing away the yolk, they were also throwing away the most nutritious part of the egg. The yolk is a treasure trove of vitamins, minerals, and yes, healthy fats that are crucial for our energy levels. The fats in the egg yolk provide a slow, steady source of fuel. Unlike the quick spike and crash you get from sugary cereals or toast, the energy from eggs is sustained. This sustained energy release is key to feeling good throughout the day. When you eat a meal rich in healthy fats and protein, like 4 whole eggs, it slows down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. This helps to keep your blood sugar levels stable. You avoid the dreaded mid-morning slump, that feeling of fatigue and brain fog that often follows a high-carbohydrate breakfast. Instead, you feel focused, alert, and energized for hours. This makes eggs an ideal breakfast for anyone with a busy day ahead, whether you are in an office, looking after children, or heading to the gym. The yolk provides the fuel to keep your engine running smoothly. Furthermore, the yolk is where you will find most of the egg's vitamins and minerals. It contains fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, which are essential for everything from your immune system to your bone health. Vitamin D, in particular, is a nutrient that many of us are deficient in, especially in parts of the world with less sunshine. While the amount in eggs is not huge, it is a valuable natural source. The yolk's fat content is also essential for helping your body absorb these very vitamins. Without the fat, your body simply cannot make use of them. So, eating only the whites means you are missing out on both the vitamins and the vehicle needed to absorb them. So, let's stop seeing the yolk as something to be feared. It is nature's way of providing a perfect, self-contained energy source. The combination of high-quality protein and healthy fats makes it a powerhouse for metabolic health. It helps you feel full and satisfied, reducing the likelihood of snacking on less healthy options later in the day. By embracing the whole egg, you are giving your body the balanced, long-lasting fuel it needs to perform at its best. The golden yolk is not the enemy. It is the engine for your day. While the yolk might be the nutritional powerhouse, the egg white, or albumin, has its own unique and important roles. Its primary function in nature is to protect the yolk from harmful bacteria. The egg white is made up of about 90% water and 10% protein. And these proteins have powerful antimicrobial properties. They create a protective barrier, which is one of the reasons why fresh eggs can be stored for a long time without spoiling. When we eat the egg white, we're consuming a very pure form of protein that's low in fat and carbohydrates, making it an excellent food for building and repairing tissues without adding a lot of extra calories. There's a common myth that you might have heard about egg whites, and it concerns a nutrient called biotin. Biotin is a B vitamin that's important for healthy hair, skin, and nails, as well as for our metabolism. Raw egg whites contain a protein called avidin, which can bind to biotin and prevent your body from absorbing it. This has led some people to worry about eating eggs. However, it's crucial to understand that this is only a problem if you're consuming a large amount of raw egg whites. The moment you cook the egg white, the heat changes the structure of the avidin protein, and it can no longer interfere with biotin absorption. So, as long as you're cooking your eggs, which most of us do, you really don't need to worry about biotin deficiency. In fact, eggs are a good source of biotin, but the biotin is found in the yolk. This is another perfect example of how the yolk and the white are designed to be eaten together. By eating the whole cooked egg, you get the benefits of the protein from the white and the biotin from the yolk, with no risk of the avidin causing any problems. It highlights the importance of eating foods in their whole form, just as nature intended. Nature is clever, and the synergy between the different parts of an egg is a testament to that. The protein in the egg white, primarily albumin, is incredibly useful for the body. After a workout, your muscles are crying out for amino acids to repair and rebuild, and the easily digestible protein from egg whites is delivered quickly to where it's needed most, but its benefits extend beyond the gym. This protein is used to make hormones, enzymes, and antibodies that keep your immune system strong. So, while the yolk provides the energy and micronutrients, the white provides the high-quality, low-fat structural material. Together, they form a complete package that supports your body's health from the inside out. As we've discussed, the protein in eggs is of the highest quality, but let's dive a little deeper into one specific amino acid that makes eggs particularly special for muscle health: leucine. Leucine is what is known as a branched-chain amino acid, or BCAA, and it acts like a switch that turns on muscle protein synthesis. In simple terms, leucine tells your body to start the process of repairing and building muscle tissue. Without enough leucine in your diet, your body's ability to build and maintain muscle is significantly reduced. Eggs are an excellent source of leucine, making them a superb food for anyone interested in their physical strength and recovery. This is incredibly important not just for athletes but for all of us as we age. After about the age of 30, we naturally start to lose muscle mass in a process called sarcopenia. This can make us weaker, less stable, and more prone to falls and injuries later in life. One of the most effective ways to slow this process down is through a combination of regular physical activity and a diet rich in high-quality, leucine-rich protein. Eating 4 eggs a day would provide a substantial dose of leucine, sending a powerful signal to your body to preserve your precious muscle mass. It's a simple dietary strategy for staying strong and independent for longer. When you exercise, you create tiny micro-tears in your muscle fibers. This is a normal and necessary part of getting stronger. The magic happens during recovery, when your body repairs these tears and makes the muscle fibers thicker and stronger than before. To do this, it needs a ready supply of amino acids, especially leucine. Consuming a protein-rich meal, such as a 4-egg omelet, within an hour or two after exercise can significantly enhance this recovery process. The easily absorbed protein from the eggs quickly delivers the necessary building blocks to your muscles, reducing soreness and promoting faster, more effective repairs. But the benefits are not just for building big muscles. This process is about maintaining a healthy metabolism. Muscle tissue is more metabolically active than fat tissue, meaning it burns more calories, even when you're at rest. By supporting your muscle mass with adequate protein from sources like eggs, you're also supporting a healthy metabolic rate. This can be a helpful tool for weight management, as it helps your body to burn fuel more efficiently. So the leucine in eggs does more than just build strength. It helps to keep your entire metabolic engine finely tuned. Beyond protein and healthy fats, eggs are packed with an incredible array of micronutrients that are vital for your brain and body to function optimally. One of the most important of these is choline. Choline is an essential nutrient that is often grouped with the B vitamins. It is absolutely crucial for brain health. Your brain uses choline to make a neurotransmitter called acetylcholine, which is essential for memory, mood, and muscle control. A deficiency in choline can lead to problems with concentration, poor memory, and brain fog. Egg yolks are one of the richest dietary sources of choline available. Amazingly, it's estimated that up to 40% of the population may have a genetic variation that increases their need for choline. This means a significant number of people might not be getting enough of this critical nutrient from their diet to support optimal liver and brain function. The liver also uses choline to help package and transport fats out of it. Without enough choline, fat can build up in the liver, which can lead to health problems down the line. Eating 4 eggs a day would provide a fantastic amount of choline, helping to meet the needs of even those with higher genetic requirements and supporting both a sharp mind and a healthy liver. Eggs are also a fantastic source of other B vitamins, particularly vitamin B12 and folate. Vitamin B12 is essential for creating red blood cells, which carry oxygen around your body, and for maintaining the health of your nerve cells. A lack of B12 can lead to fatigue, weakness, and neurological problems. Folate, or vitamin B9, is famous for its role in preventing birth defects, but it's also critical for everyone's health. Both B12 and folate are key players in a vital bodily process called methylation. This process is involved in everything from DNA repair and detoxification to managing inflammation. Methylation is like your body's master control switch, turning genes on and off and keeping countless chemical reactions running smoothly. When this process doesn't work well, it can contribute to a wide range of health issues. Nutrients like choline, B12, and folate are the fuel for this methylation cycle. By providing these nutrients in a highly bioavailable form, eggs help to ensure this fundamental process can work as it should. This supports your body's ability to detoxify, control inflammation, and keep your DNA healthy. It's another profound way that this simple food supports your long-term health and well-being. As we journey through life, one of our greatest concerns is maintaining our senses, especially our eyesight. We want to be able to see the faces of our loved ones, read books, and enjoy the beauty of the world for as long as possible. Many people are unaware that what we eat can play a significant role in protecting our eyes from age-related damage. The egg yolk, with its brilliant golden color, contains two powerful antioxidants called lutein and zeaxanthin. These nutrients are what give the yolk its vibrant hue, and they have a remarkable ability to protect our vision. Lutein and zeaxanthin accumulate in the retina of the eye, particularly in the macula, which is the part responsible for our sharp central vision. Here, they act like internal sunglasses, filtering out harmful, high-energy blue light from the sun and from digital screens. This blue light can cause oxidative stress and damage the delicate cells of the retina over time. By filtering it out, lutein and zeaxanthin help to protect the macula from this damage. This can significantly reduce the risk of developing age-related macular degeneration, which is one of the leading causes of blindness in older adults. These antioxidants also help to protect against cataracts, which is the clouding of the eye's lens. Just as they protect the retina from oxidative damage, lutein and zeaxanthin help to protect the proteins in the lens from being damaged, which is what causes them to clump together and form a cataract. The wonderful thing about the lutein and zeaxanthin in egg yolks is that they are incredibly bioavailable. Because they're packaged with the yolk's healthy fats, our bodies can absorb and transport them to the eyes very effectively. This makes eggs a superior source of these eye-protective nutrients compared to many supplements. So, when you enjoy your 4 eggs, you're not just fueling your muscles and your brain, you're actively investing in the long-term health of your eyes. It's a simple, delicious, and natural way to provide your body with the specific nutrients it needs to defend against common age-related eye conditions. Far from being a dangerous food, the evidence clearly shows that eggs are a profoundly supportive one. They provide a complete package of high-quality protein, healthy fats, essential vitamins, and powerful antioxidants, all working together to help you live a stronger, healthier, and more vibrant life.